our channel. Welcome to Fish Academy. Okay. 12 minutes do, and I told you guys that today is interactive session where we are going to discuss a lot of things. So if you are just tuning in, just know that you are with the CEO of First Fish Academy, in person of Kufre Ibanga. Though I've been receiving all the behaviors in terms of audio, we need feedback. Know if you are getting us clearly. How are you getting us? Welcome to Fish Academy. How are you getting us? How is the video going to be an interactive? Sorry, we are in. All right, so I'm Los Angeles. All right, so I'm going to also go. I'm going to in so that I can interact with you people very well. So, okay. We would like to get feedback before we move into replying the messages that are coming in. We would like to get feedback. How is the video and how is the audio quality? Because it would be nice that you see me clearly and that you hear me clearly. Please mention your name and where you are viewing us from. Then the video quality and the audio quality, that is something that we are very, very interested in getting feedback on now before we continue. Today, we are going to discuss about the price of fish in the market, and then you are going to share your own view and then what you think should be done. I believe what we are going to say here today is going to bring about positive change. Oh my God. Okay, what we are going to do today is bring about changes in the fish farming industry. Let me check. I'm going to work on the what you guys are just sending in now. Some people said that the audio is not okay. Okay. All right. I think let me check. Please, so sorry. We're going to ensure we put everything together. The audio is not okay. All right. Okay. Don't forget, it's a live stream, and then it's not actually going to be the same way it used to be when we are not presenting live. It's a live stream, and then we are going to be experiencing cracks most of the times, just like when you view your channel's television, you view AIT, you view when they are in live session interacting with someone from afar. Used to be somehow I do view that it's a live stream, so it's not going to be the way it ought to be. They are going to be break, some because due number one might be network from your own end, okay, or network from my own end. So it's not going to be the same way. But however, as far as you are getting me clearly, I am happy. All right. So welcome once again. Jesus, that we go into what we have to discuss for today. All right, we have Doris Itoro say, hey, Kufre, greetings from Los Angeles, greetings from Nigeria. Don't forget we are broadcasting from Nigeria. All right, So we also have Vamsi Kuma. Say hi, Kufre. Hi, Vamsi. Thank you for checking on our channel today. I believe today you are going to benefit a lot, just as you have been benefiting from other videos. All right. So Vamsi Kuma, can you shed some light on average daily gain from X to 5 grams of fingerlings? All right. We'll discuss that, and then if we don't discuss, we're going to send you some links where you actually view that. All right, Akinjibe Samuel, say hi, Kufre. This is Samuel from Lagos. Welcome, Samuel, to Fish Academy live stream. All right, Akinjibe said he's a big fan of Fish Academy. I'm also a big fan of yours, and I believe that you are succeeding as far as fish farming business is concerned. All right, we'll have Afro Best. Say hello, Francis. I'm always here. I'm almost ready to join you on board. Okay, join your board of students. All right. Thank you, Afro Best, for joining us today. In fact, Afro Best has always been here with us whenever we are having some live stream like this. All right, okay, we have Otere Emmanuel, so watching from Ghana. Otere, they say the voice and the video is not clear. Otere, I don't know how you are getting me now, if it's better than what it was earlier. So we can also see how we can improve on that immediately. All right, you have Anthony Obezier watching from London. Thank you for checking on our channel today. Don't forget, before you leave, we have a very big issue on ground that we are going to trash, we're going to deal with. So don't just rush to go away. Okay, don't rush in, don't rush, don't just go away. Let's get to the business of the day. But before we get to the business of the day, while we are waiting for others, because we are expecting at least 50 people to join us, while we are waiting, but we are not going to wait for 50 people to join us first. But while we are waiting for others, if you like what we are doing here, you can just hit on the like button. Let's know that yes, what I'm doing here is making sense. And then if what I'm doing right now is not making sense, you can likewise make use of the thumbs down button. All right, we'll have Itoro giving us a feedback again. He said the quality is okay now. It was freezing earlier. Yeah, Itoro, I'm sure it because you were just logging in. That was why it was like that. We have June. Okay, say hello, sir. Please, how can I okay, I'm sure he's talking about spawning. June, I got your message. All right, we have Faggot Jazz. Say, what food can I give to newly hatched catfish? All right, for the food you need to give to newly hatched catfish, you start from 0 mm, okay, up. And then for if you, I'm not here, I'm not going to advertise any product for any company right here. Okay, so we have Matthew Ambrose. Say hi, Kufre. This is Matthew from Lagos. Yeah, Matthew, thank you for joining us tonight. All right, we have Dande Ngwaba from Abuja, Nigeria. Welcome, Daniel. I believe you've hit the like button. I have Olusegun Ajaza. Say, I'm Olusegun from Port Harcourt. The quality and the video is okay. Olusegun, thank you for watching us from Port Harcourt. I believe you know that right away I am broadcasting from Port Harcourt, River State, Port Harcourt. All right, we have Jaza, so watching from Honolulu, and I don't know where Honolulu is. Maybe Faggot is going to shed more light on where Honolulu is located in the world. Thank you. All right, so we have Abukari, say this from Jigawa State Fish Academy. Yeah, thank you very much. Okay, I think that's the last comment we're having here. Okay. While some comments are coming in, while some comments are coming in, let's go into business of the day. All right, you are aware we want to interact. That is what we want to do. I don't just want to be the one talking today, though we may be experiencing some difficulties in here. When I checked, I found out that we have some issue. So I'm going to amplify the going to hear ourselves. So the week has been a very successful week, very, very stressful for Fish Academy as we deliver all paid products, some of the things that we are paid for, we have to deliver. Just on Wednesday, we deliver some good number of fish to Cameroon. That was on Wednesday. This morning, we've delivered fish to Enugu. Yesterday, we delivered some mesh. We delivered machine. We've been making delivery for paid for some of the things that we're paid for. So it has really been stressful. Yesterday, the same thing. Today, I decided to rest. I just went to my farm. That was in the morning, and I spent like 30 minutes, and I left. And then returned back home because I need to rest. Though I've been receiving a lot of calls, the Fish Academy, you need to rest. You need to rest. Yeah. Thank you very much for your concern and knowing that I need to rest. Time to rest at all. To me, it is not yet time to rest. Yeah, we have Mr. Paul calling from Warri. Okay, let's hear Mr. Paul. Mr. Paul, let's hear if he's actually watching us live now.
How are you today?
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Paul.
Yeah, evening.
Yeah.
How far now?
Fine. Okay.
Done with your project?
Our project in Imo State.
I don't know what you said you were doing a project. I don't know which particular place.
Okay. I thought that maybe you were watching us live. I'm streaming live now on YouTube. Maybe immediately after now.
I just saw one video from you.
Okay, I'm live on YouTube right now. So maybe immediately after now we discuss. I believe you still want to get the machine. Are we still checking up the machine tomorrow?
Yes, now.
All right, I'll call you back as regards that. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, that Mr. Paul calling in from Warri. I don't know if people actually got him what he was saying, because that is how the audio is going to look like if you should call. That is how it's going to look like. Did you actually hear Mr. Paul speak? Let me know if I'm going to allow calls today, or I should wait when we fix amplifier and then we use that. Let's get feedback as regards the audio we got from Mr. Paul. Did you actually hear Mr. Paul clearly? Please, we need. Got to and get to get some stuff connected in case you're still getting me. All right. Okay. All right. We are still live. So let's pick this call. Hello. Hello. Good evening.
Mr. Fish Academy.
Yeah. Good evening.
Yeah. Good evening.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, so sorry about that. So sorry about that. I think we having some technical issue as regards network, but I think I'll fix that up. Okay. Thank you for joining us again. Thank you for joining us again. So we have a very serious issue on ground, and one of the issues, as I earlier posted, was that we want to actually know, we want to brainstorm why some fish farmers are not, or see fish farming as a non-profitable business. That is what we want to check today. Okay, and then I'm not going to waste any time. We'll just hit the nail on the head, and then that is all. And then we'll wait for another program. But before I continue, I wish to let you guys know that okay, someone just asked me about the project that is ongoing. Yeah, the 100,000 capacity fish farm project in Imo State is ongoing, and then is nearly completion. We are working on that. We'll have our workers on site, ensuring we put finishing touch to all that we need to do. And also, we also have another project that we've kickstarted already, still in Imo State. In Imo State, what we are doing there right now is that we are doing site clearing. Hopefully by next week, I should bring you a video from our new project site, where we are setting up another ultra modern fish farm in Nigeria, Imo State. So we have two projects running simultaneously right away in Imo State. Okay, so we want to discuss why some fish farmers. Before I go there, I want to also I sincerely apologize to some of you that may have called me. Not call, I do respond to calls. I want to sincerely apologize to some of you that I maybe sent messages and then I've not gotten reply. That I declared myself sit at home today in order to ensure I respond to messages. So people that send in messages today, in fact, all of them got their reply to their questions, to there was feedback, because I declared sit at home today for myself in order to sit at home and receive calls. Most of all the 99% of the calls that came in today were all answered by me. So most of the times I think I'm going to give myself breaks so we can be discussing better on phone. So why do people think that fish farming is a non-profitable business? That is what we want to discuss. We have some people that have ventured into the business of fish farming, and at the end of the day, they couldn't continue due to some certain things. We have, and then that is what we want to discuss today. Point one is why most people go into fish farming and they don't last is that they don't actually plan. There is no proper plan before venturing into that business. And once you don't have, there is no proper plan before venturing into fish farming, certainly, just like every other business, you can never succeed. People see fish farming business as a business like maybe crop farming. No, it's not a crop farming. It's not a crop that maybe you plant today and then you go back after 1 week to go and weed and then all that, and then no security, apart from trap you set up for your rat, nothing on ground to check. Then most people, when they start fish farming, they started without having proper information. That is one of the reasons why most people rush in and also they rush out. We have a lot of people that call, starting from construction, choice of site, down to harvest. They have issue. Please, we wouldn't want to entertain any call for now again, because of we are transferring data from here down there. We just ran out of data from the other distance system. All right, so most people go into it without knowing actually the choice of site for fish farming, which has been a very big issue for some of the fish farmers. when you want to set up a fish farm, you have to situate it somewhere where you will drain your water without having any difficulty. When you set up a fish farm in a residential area where there is no proper drainage, certainly you begin to have problem with your neighbors and governments to check what is happening in the environment, and then you are spending a lot, or you're even thinking of relocation when you've never planned on relocation. So that is one thing that have actually affected a lot of fish farmers, but that is by the way. Secondly, most people that do succeed venturing into this fish farming very well, they go into fish farming without taking proper records of what actually they are spending, on taking proper record of their expenditure. All right. So, and this is common among the youth. This, what I'm trying to say now, is common among the youth. Why most of the youth are not succeeding in fish farming? This particular one is common among them. They don't have record. They don't keep record of what is happening in their farm, of the amount of fish feed they are buying. They don't keep record. And at the end of the day, they succeed in getting money to feed the fish to harvest. And you know what? Somebody will just come from nowhere and then price them, say, please sell all these your fish for me at so amount, without proper record. They don't know how much they have spent on the fish. And because they feel that they have seen a huge money or bulk money, they sell out their fish without knowing that they have not even gotten their capital from their sales. And then most people, they are actually satisfied with that as far as there is money for them to stock again. That's why I see most people, they are into the business, but they are not growing. There is no evidence that they are doing business, you know. So when you are doing business, don't bow to pressure of what is happening, okay? You don't bow to pressure of what is happening. All right, we are aware that most of these people that don't even know much about fish, especially the market women, when they come to the farm, when they come to the farm, they price you. I think last week I was in a particular farm and someone was trying to sell out his fish. We are not going to entertain any call. Please, if you are watching us, we have to postpone calls for today because of we're having technical issue, so we won't allow calls to come in today. When next we come live, certainly we will allow calls. But however, you can check the comment section and drop your comment. We are still going to see that. All right. So I was in a farm last week. After the man, they have negotiated with the person, with the owner of the farm, concluded on price. The man moved out the fish from the pond. You know what? After they have, like, the fish is entirely out of the pond. You know what happened? These women, they started pricing the fish. Please stop calling for now, please. It's with reason. If your call should come in now, we are going to have technical issue, and I want this stream to continue. All right, please try to understand with me. All right, thank you very much. So have you ever witnessed, or have you ever seen, or as these market women ever come to your farm and after they have concluded price with you, you move out your fish from the pond and they now start pricing your fish again? Have you ever experienced that? That is what we are here to discuss, so that we see how we are going to treat all these issues, so that things like this don't happen in your farm again. So if it has never happened to you, it may happen one day. So when these people come to your farm, what you need to do, when these middlewomen, when they come to your farm, what you need to do, try to negotiate the price, bring out your fish and scale. All right, bring out your fish and scale, and then take average of the fish that you are selling out. Show it to them. In fact, they should use their eye to see what you are giving to them, so that after bringing out the entire fish from the pond, they will not begin to price you that fish again. This is common among these market women that do go around buying fish from people's farm. All right. And I'm happy what happened that day in that farm. The man never bowed to that pressure. How can you spend a lot feeding fish and someone will just come from nowhere and said you want to go away with your fish, at so amounts? So if you have proper record, you know when to sell and when not to sell, how to sell and how not to sell, how much to sell and how much not to sell. But your expenditure, you just sell out your stuff and then that is all. Then you find out that you have, when you stock again, you cannot increase in capacity. If you have been stocking 1,000 if you are 1,000 to 2,000, you can increase from 2,000 to 3,000, all because you are not doing the right thing. At least every business grow. I'm having this call that is coming in, even when I've said that we don't want to entertain any call for now. Actually, it's affecting me for those of you that are watching. So please understand with us that we don't want call for now. Please, if you are watching us, understand with us that we don't want call for now. All right. Thank you very much. What is happening right now, we're actually using data from here, transmitting data to the other system that we are using right now. So once you call this, it's going to affect the data and the other system is finished. All right. That was why the stuff ended at first. So I'm using data from it. So once you call this line, it's going to cause breakage. So except you don't want us to do what we're supposed to do today, and then you can keep calling, because with what I'm seeing, it's as if the person don't want us to continue. That's what I'm seeing right now. The person that is calling right now, I'm sure is actually watching us. How can I be cutting the call and keep repeating calling? It's not funny at all. Okay. All right. So anytime. So sorry about that. So sorry about the people calling, trying to distort what we are doing. I don't know why this should be happening right now. Okay, so you have to take proper report. If you are new in business, you should know that you're supposed to grow. Someone sent a message that please respond to the call accordingly. Let me reply that message that just entered. Let me reply that message that just entered. Okay. And that message is from Sam Isaac. He said I should respond the call accordingly. Mr. Samuel, I just told you that we have two systems on ground right now. We have this and the one facing me, all right, which I'm using for this live stream. Okay. The data in our first system is finished. Okay, that was why we were able to receive calls the other time, the first call, the second call, without any distortion. All right, so I'm transmitting data from this particular phone now down to what I am using right now. That's why we cannot answer any call now, because any call we pick from this phone now, we actually distort what we are doing. I believe you should understand. You should understand that. Please, Sam Isaac, please, you should understand. This is not the first time we are doing live stream. People have been calling in and we have been replying them through phone calls here. So please bear with us just for today, okay? We're having an issue right now, okay? So thank you very much for understanding. Thank you very much for understanding. All right. So, as I said, as a business person, you should be planning to grow, not to remain at the same plane. If you have been growing 1,000 fish, you should work towards growing to growing up to 2,000 to 3,000 to 5,000 fish in your farm. But when you don't do proper calculation, you see that at the end of the day, you lose out. And most people, they don't care how you are running your farm. When they come to your farm, they don't care if you are using generator, to run your farm, and you know how it is in Nigeria and also some countries in Africa and other parts. You know what it is to run a fish farm with generator. So these people that come to your farm, they don't care. They don't want to know if you are burning food. They don't care if the price of feed in the market have increased. Most of the times when you tell these market women or you tell anybody, please, I cannot sell fish at this price, the price of feed has increased, they won't tell you. They will feel so less concerned with what you are saying. All right. But if you have been making your calculations, you now know that you don't need to sell out that fish, no matter what they are saying. Certainly, there are people that are ready to buy your fish. Okay. Then if you now find out that selling your fish at that price will cost you your capital, do you know what to do? What we are advising most farmers now, most of the fish that these people come to the farm to buy, especially the meloche size, they buy them to go and dry. Then why don't you try and have a drying clean in your farm in order to be drying your fish, so that whenever you notice that the price has somehow dropped, okay, then you do what? You move your fish and you dry it, and then you sell it dry. You can even stock. You can store your dry fish for a very long time. And when you sell your fish dry, you make more profit. That's why most of this farm, in fact, all the farm we construct a full facility, which include processing and production session. Okay, so try to get some of these things, okay, so that you can increase your profit. Okay, these are some of the things you should have in your farm. And what else should you have? You should try to have this machine, try to produce your feed to feed your fish. I'm not saying that you are going to produce I'm not saying that you are going to feed with your own feed from A to Z. No, complement the feed. If you should buy 30% of the feed, try to produce 70% of the feed, and then wash out if everything is going to remain the way it used to be. And most of the farmers that are making profit, they produce to feed their fish. That's why I'm not a fan of most of these feed making companies. Most of them are not. Most of the company, they are not happy that something like that is happening, or that someone is preaching against farmers producing their own feed. But why wouldn't I? Okay, why wouldn't I preach against that? So if you really want to make profit in your farm, then you have to consider producing your feed, at least 70% of all that you are going to feed your fish. All right, most people, they always wish to know what it will what it will cost to feed fish from 0 grams to 1 kg. Yeah, that is, I think, most of that is questions that do come in, or most calls that I do receive, even on my WhatsApp message, on email. What will it cost me to feed fish from 0 grams to 1 kg? And then I believe we've addressed that in one of the video on this channel, where we did profit and loss in fish farming. If you go search that, you're gonna see that actually it will cost you about if you are buying fish feed, okay, if you are buying fish feed in the market to feed your fish, it will cost you about 400 naira for you to feed your fish from 0 to 5 grams. And also there is something that maybe one of these days, it might not be a live chat. We're going to bring you a breakdown on how your fish should grow on daily basis, how the conversion ratio. We are going to bring a video on that. So you should be expecting that video on this channel. When you feed your fish, what the grams that should be added per day. Okay, and we're going to bring that video. We are working on that, so be expecting that, because when you are feeding your fish and it's not growing, then you know that there is something wrong. Yeah, most people, let me tell you, most of the times why your fish don't grow. Do you know that when you, for example, most people, when they stock fish, they don't plan. You see someone buying up to 10,000 fish without knowing what it will cost him to feed 10,000 fish. You don't know. It's very, very expensive to feed 10,000 fish, okay? Especially if you are not prepared. If you are not prepared, you find out that it's easy. It's very, very cheap to buy the post fingerlings. It's very, very cheap to buy the juvenile. Very, very cheap. Most people don't see that as a problem at all, so they can order as many fish they want to order without knowing how much it will cost them to feed that number of fish. Imagine, calculate, for example, you don't produce your feed, and then you calculate. I'm going to press my calculator now. Then you now calculate, let's say, let's even use 300 naira. You now calculate spending 300 naira. I'm going to press my calculator now. 300 times, or let me use 350. 350 times 10,000 fish. 350 times 10,000 fish. Do you know how much you should be looking at? You should be looking at close. My God, you should be looking at close to. You should be looking at about close to plus minus 3.5 million naira to feed the 10,000 fish. Okay, you should be looking at a plus minus 3.5 million naira to feed 10,000 fish, even beyond. In fact, what you should be looking is calculating for 400,000 to feed 10,000 fish. 400 million to feed 10,000 fish. And then you order 10,000 fish because it's very, very cheap, you know. And most of the people that sell fish, they don't care about the size of your pond. And most of the times, the new fish farmers that fall victim of this. Yes, most of the time, the new fish farmers are the ones that fall victim of this. So do you know what happened? They order, and then the person that is to sell, because he has a lot of fingerlings, have a lot of post fingerlings in the farm. Someone will now call, hello, I'm a new fish farmer. Yes, I just constructed. Someone will just say, I want to buy 15,000 fish. And because the person that is selling the fingerlings or the post fingerlings is not interested in what you have put on ground, will just tell you, this is what it costs. Bring the money, I will supply. Even when it takes the fish down to the farm, it cannot even tell the person, please, this is too much for this. This is too much for this. And even if the person wants to order more, they are still ready to sell. It is very, very bad. This is where it now comes to play when I tell most people, please be loyal. Be honest with your customers. Be very, very honest. Tell your customers the truth. Don't lie to your customers because you want to make money from them. When you make money from your customer the first time, how about the second time? Will they come back to you? No, they will not come back to you. Why? Number one, when you sell fish for them and the fish is overcrowded in a particular model, in a particular pond, what will then happen? At the end, in turn, they are going to blame you that one, the fish you supply to them are not growing, that they are not good species, that they are not growing, you know. So who is now carrying that bad name? It's you, the supplier. You have carried the bad name. Next time, that person is not going to come back to you because he feels that that fish you sold to him or her are not good breed and that they did not grow fast, forgetting that the quantity of fish they stock in that particular pond was too much. That comes to size of pond. What I usually advise people, especially one thing you should know is that the bigger the bigger the surface area of your pond, the better for your fish. Most people, they construct nursery pond and they use that as grow out pond. It's very, very bad. All right. When I say nursery pond, you construct 5x8. Most people call me, my pond is 5x8. This thing, I want to grow fish too. Certainly, it's not going to take a lot of fish. Okay, that pond should be for nursery. Okay, your fish are not going to do well inside except you put a little quantity in it. All right. So, and most people also, they have challenges changing their water regularly, which is also a very big problem. If you like, pack all the fish food, give to fish inside dirty water, let them be eaten. They are not going to do well. They are not going to do well. Yes, they are not going to do well. So why don't you do the right thing at the right time? Even if you are not in town, you have your manager. Please endeavor to tell him to change water regularly in the farm and monitor it if that is happening. Most farms are having issue because the money they give to their manager to be buying fuel for the farm, they don't use this money for fuel, and they end up keeping water unnecessarily in the farm, in the pond. Okay, what happens at the end of the day? Your fish, they don't grow. So please endeavor you change your water regularly whenever the water is dirty. Okay, now this brings me to another question. Most question people ask again: how regular should I change my water? How regular should you change your water? There is no time limit to changing of water. That's what I used to tell people. And most of the times people feel that, how will you say no time limit? You can change. Okay, someone said that is my main problem, changing water every day. All right. So, all right. Oh my God, forgetting what I want to say. All right. So these are some of the things you really need to know. If someone was following me, would have reminded me of what I wanted to say. I think it was because of the message I just read. So what I wanted to say just escaped my memory. All right. So you should try to monitor your farm wherever where you are. Whether your farm is in the country where you are or not, try to monitor your farm. One good thing now is that most farms, the owner of the farm now install CCTV cameras around the farm, which is something very, very good. I recommend that, especially if you're a farmer, you don't stay. Okay. Oh, thank you. Someone is really following me. Wow. Someone is really following me very well. Yeah, someone is really following me very well. I'm happy. All right. Okay, so I wanted to say, people, most of the frequent questions that do come in, people ask, how regular should I change water? And I say, I do tell people, there is no time limit to changing of water. There is no time limit at all. Once your water, you perceive that your water is bad, don't wait for anybody to tell you change the water. Don't. If you notice that your fish are dying, maybe after changing the water in the morning and in the evening, you see that the fish are dying, please, whether that water is still crystal clear, do well to change that water. And immediately changing, you do what? You treat. After removing that, after draining out the entire water, you do what? You treat the fish. You can treat the fish using bitter leaf. We've shown that on this channel on how to treat your fish using bitter leaf, and most people have been doing that in their farm. In fact, a lot of the farms now, when you go there, you see a lot of shaku, a lot of bitter leaf, a lot of onugu, a lot of atido in the farm. All right, you see a lot of them. So you have to have things like this in the farm. You treat it. Most of the disease that affect fish, let me tell you why your fish do die. Let me tell you why your fish do die, especially your juvenile, your jumbo, your fingerlings, why they are dying. Especially, let me start from fingerlings. You are a new farmer. You've never done this thing before. You've never gotten experience in fish farming before. And then you now, because you have seen someone that is ready to sell fish for you, 7 naira and 8 naira or 10 naira, you now call for that fish. As a new fish farmer, it might be a very big problem for you, honestly, because it's not easy to grow fish at that stage. It's not easy to grow fish from fish that is eating 0.2. From 0.2 down to 0.2 to 0.5. It's not easy to grow fish from from fish that is eating 0.2 mm to 1.5 mm. It's not easy. So as a new fish farmer, you now order for fish that is eating 0.5, 0.8. It will become a very big problem to you. At the end of the day, you might end up losing the entire fish. If you should buy 1,000 fish, what might remain for you might be just 200 or 100, at times 50. So as a new fish farmer, especially new fish farmer, I do emphasize, new fish farmer, don't go for those fish. The minimum size of fish you should buy as a new fish farmer is that fish, at least 7 grams, or let me say from 5 grams up. From 5 grams fish up, you can buy it. Okay, don't buy fish that is 1 gram, 0.5 grams. Most of the fish that people sell is 0.5 grams as fingerlings. You buy that, you put yourself into problem. So don't try it, especially if you're a new fish farmer. Don't consider, it's better for you to spend money to get fish that is not going to die than for you to spend less money and then buy fish that will all die. If I'm making sense, please make use of the thumbs up button if I am making sense, and if I am not making any sense, make use of the thumbs down button. This is the thumbs up button by your left hand side of your system. You can click on that, but if I'm not making any sense, you can give me a thumbs down. This is your humble friend, Kufre Francis of Fish Academy. All right, okay, so that is one reason why. Okay, I want to say why your fish do die. All right, why your fries, why your fingerlings, why they are dying. Okay, they are dying because, one, fish, especially at fries, fingerlings, post fingerlings, juvenile level, they easily get infected once the water is dirty. And for you to remedy this, for you to remedy the fish that has been infected, it's not something of one day. I want to repeat this again. Once you make this expensive mistake, allowing your water to be dirty when your fish are still fingerlings, post fingerlings, juvenile, water polluted. Once you make that expensive mistake and then leave the water to be polluted, I tell you, it will cost you good number of fish. It will cost you good number of fish. A lot of them will die. And when they start dying, no matter how you treat this fish, you'll still be losing them every day, every other day, every day. That is how the fish will be dying. If you lose 500 the first day due to polluted water, the following day, you will lose up to 300. The next day, you will lose up to 100. In fact, they will keep dying. It will take the grace of an expert. It will take the grace of God for you to have something meaningful again in your farm. Please don't allow your water to be dirty. That was why that's why I used to advise most people, especially those people that are in the up north or in Enugu area, Ebonyi area where there is no water. Okay, I do advise. When the other time someone invited me to her farm, in Oka, and in Oka, yeah, I went there, inspected the farm, I saw everything. The lady told me that she don't want to drill borehole, that she wants to be buying water tanker to fill the tank, to fill the pond. And I said, woman, don't try it. You cannot buy water for fish farm. You can't buy water for fish. How much water do you want to buy? How many tankers of water do you want to use in changing one pond? Don't even try it. At the end of the day, you are going to fail and you are going to lose woefully. Yeah. When I visit your site, these are some of the, when I come to your site, when I check out everything, I tell you as an expert, and if you should go ahead, please count me out. That is what I do tell people. I'll tell you, if you should go ahead, count me out. Don't even air it out that I was in your farm. If you should disobey, because you cannot buy water to run a fish farm. When I say buy, tankers, you don't do that. You will never make profit. So why don't you look for a place where you can easily drill a borehole? If you're in a Enugu area, why don't you check around 9 Mile, get a land there, and then do something? Except you have a running river, like the farm we constructed in Enugu, or the one we visited last, some 2 weeks ago in Enugu. When we meet a good site, we tell you, yes, this can be done here, this cannot be done here. 2 weeks ago, I was in Enugu to inspect another site where if everything should go through, certainly if the contract is awarded, the place is actually good for fish farming. If everything is okay, certainly they award the contract to Fish Academy. We'll go there and we set up. We know what to do at a particular time. All right. So that brings me back to our Enugu. This thing very soon we'll go back there to complete it. The water is already running. I was there 2 weeks ago also. So you don't buy water. You don't buy water to feed to run a fish farm. You need to have this borehole. And also, most people use this government water. Water with chlorine is not good for fish. Did you get that? Water with chlorine. You know, most of the government water is that, especially in Calabar. In fact, if you go to Calabar, okay, if you go to Calabar, and then you take from their running water, government water, in fact, without even taking it close to your nose, you know the quantity of chlorine inside that water in Calabar. Imagine putting fish inside that type of water. I tell you, your fish will not do well. All right. So I was trying to mention some of the things that causes fish to die. 1, polluted water, especially at the stage of fingerlings, post-fingerlings, and then you continue to lose them like that. All right. So when you notice that some of your fish are having bloating stomach, please, most of the times I do advise discontinue the feed. All right, discontinue the feed that you are giving them at that particular time, and then apply the bitter leaf solution to the water. Okay, another frequent question people do ask: how long should I leave the bitter leaf solution inside the pond? Yeah, as far as you can leave that for 24 hours, and then you can use that for fries. Tested and trusted. You can use that for your fries. All right, you can use that for your fries. Okay, you can use that for your fries and it works perfect. Okay, you can use that for any size of fish, and fish certainly recover. So when you wash your bitter leaf, your shaku shaku, how do they call it? When you wash it very well, squeeze the water, pour it inside, ensure the water is green, very green. There is no effect, there is no overdose. Okay, pour it inside and then leave it for some days. If you are running the water, if it's a total flow through, you can stop the water for some time. Okay, and then later on you can run your water. This is how to salvage some of these fish diseases in your farm. Okay, this is how to do it, but don't allow it to get to that point. It's usually caused by polluted water. That is what causes that. Okay, that's by the way. I'm going to go through the comments that I'm getting here. I'm going to go through that and I'm going to reply accordingly. I'm going to reply all the messages before I leave. Okay. So another question people ask is that, are you the people, especially when they see the farm we construct, the people ask, most people think that we are only supervising. No, we don't only supervise. We are the contractor of that project. We bring the project to finishing from start to finishing. Okay, and by the special grace of God, I am the one in charge, and we do it the way it ought to be. To standard. We don't compromise standard in Fish Academy. That's why you will not tell me do it in a substandard way. If you don't have the number of cement that is needed to construct a pond, I will not manage cement. Okay, because at the end of the day, your pond will collapse, and if it collapses, you will blame us. So we wouldn't want to do anything that you blame First Fish Academy. What we are protecting the most is that name, First Fish Academy. I haven't protected more than how I'm protecting myself. I will die one day, but my name, Fish Academy, should remain, just like every other mega construction companies that we have across. So we don't compromise standard. We don't want to do anything that will bring bad name to Fish Academy. Okay, so let me run through some of the questions that we are having here, and then thank you very much. Let me run through some of the questions or some of the comments that we have here. All right, you were talking about okay. You were talking about how all right. How often can we change? I think is a question. I've answered that already. Okay. And I'm looking forward to have a farm in Jos, and Jos is cold. Yeah, certainly you can still successfully do that in Jos. I know of a lot of fish farmers in Jos, though I've not been there. I'm looking forward to be there anytime. How many kilograms of feed do someone feed a juvenile to attain 1 kg? Yeah, you are looking at 1 kg of fish feed to feed your fish to 1 kg. And when you make your calculations, you in a bag of feed, you have 15 kg per bag, and then you are looking at feeding 1 kg of it. So let's say it will take at least 15 kg, or at least plus minus 15 kg of fish feed for you to feed 15 fish. okay, to achieve 1 kg from that stage to 1 kg. All right. So, okay, someone said that he's using tap water in Cameroon. Evelyn. All right, Evelyn, I'm sure there is no chlorine inside that water. That's why you are running it successfully. All right. Okay, someone have answered Adepeju already. Thank you very much, Nocha, for the reply. Yeah, so I'm happy that some people are already giving answers to some of the questions. We know, okay, Akinjibe somewhere, please, how can someone construct a total flow through? Yeah, certainly I cannot begin to tell you how that there are different types of flow through, but when we are constructing, we make it in a way that certainly you will like it. Yeah, so if you want to do a flow through in your farm, I guess you can invite us to your farm. We plan it and then we implement. We plan and implement. All right, so I was told that I should carry tap water and keep for 4 hours before using it. Here, trying to remove the chlorine stuff. Yeah, good job. I really love and enjoy your presentation. Thanks. Paul Obeli, thank you very much. I believe you've hit the like button. Actually, if you actually love our presentation tonight, you can make use of the thumbs up button. We have 59 people right now watching, but we have only 24 likes. Yeah, it seems to be others don't like what we are doing. Maybe because I'm not seeing the thumbs down button, maybe those other people have given us thumb down. All right, so if you don't like us, please give us thumb down. Please, anyone is better for us is a feedback sign. 55 persons, 26 thumbs up. All right, others no, others are either, all right, I'm sure others are they are not in, they are not out, they are in between, so they can't give us thumbs up and they can't give us thumb down. However, if you are new to this channel, you are welcome. If this is the first time you are checking on this channel, just check below this video. If you have not subscribed to this button, do well to hit the subscribe button just by the down there that by the right hand side of your system, your laptop, your phone, your iPad. You're going to see the red subscribe. You're going to see the red subscribe button. Click on it, and once you click on it, there's a bell is going to appear, that notification bell. Click on that notification bell. It's going to appear all and all that. Click the first one up, which is all. That alone will help you to be notified whenever we are bringing you a new video. Thank you very much for your words of encouragement. Some people are saying that they enjoyed my today's presentation. We only hope to do better than this. Okay, we are planning. That's why I don't bring videos just like that. We've been working hard to ensure we bring on board what is actually needed. But most of the times, however, let me use this medium to, I've mentioned it earlier, that was during my last live broadcast, that my birthday is coming up on the 31st of this month, 31st of July. And I'm waiting for my gift. I'm not shy at all. I'm not shy. I'm waiting for my gift from all of you that is watching now and that is going to log in to watch later. On the 31st of July, my intention was to visit some orphanage home and then do what is needful, but I need your support in that regards. I need your support, financial support in that regards, and also for some of you that want to be with me that very day, you can also indicate. We're going to drop, and for those of you that need my account number in order to make that happen, please, you can just inbox me or send me a message. Please drop your account details. Let me support you for the birthday, on your birthday. I want to visit an orphanage home. That is my plan, and I believe people will make it happen. All right, you are the one that will make it. If it doesn't happen, this is where I will sit down, I will do my birthday, and I will bring it live for everybody to see. You know that you did not make it happen. Anyway, on the 31st of July, please keep the date, save it. That is the day that I was born, 31st July. All right. So I'm going to go ahead with the messages. All right. Is it profitable to rent pond to run a fish farm? Is it profitable to rent a fish pond to run a fish farm? Yes. It depends on the cost of the pond. When you see that, when you make with what I've told you, what you will use to run your farm, when you want to rent a fish farm, one, you should know why that person is renting out that farm. Before you go to rent a farm, a fish farm, already built fish pond, try to know why is this guy not doing this fish here again. One, it might be challenges due to drainage system. It might be theft. Maybe that place is usually robbed. There are criminals around that are coming to steal fish. So don't just rent a pond when you don't know why the real owner of that place is not operating it again. Try to know. Findings is very, very important. Even if you want to marry, you have to find. Me, I'm not married yet, but I'll soon be married anyway. So make sure you make some findings very, very well. Because any farm that is not protected, any farm that has no fence, usually faces security issue. Yes, do face security problem. So don't just get a farm, even if it's your own, try to fence it around. It's very, very important. Fence it around. If not, people, the second owners of your fish will just go there and be fishing, and they will be selling your fish, making profit, making money, and you that own this thing is not making it. So endeavor you fence your farm, and when you get your farm, endeavor there is someone that you can hold accountable. Oh my God, someone is asking, why are you not married? Oh my God, why am I not married? I will soon be married. Okay, by God's grace, I will soon. All right, so you ensure that the place is fenced. Okay, ensure that the place is fenced. If it's not fenced, you are going to face some security challenges. Okay, and also try to get a farmhouse and then put in people there that you can hold accountable. Okay, don't just give your farm to a manager that you don't know, manager that you don't know from Adam, manager that you don't know from Eve. You now give your farm, you take one day. If you are not careful, I tell you, especially in some countries where someone can just cross from one place to another without knowing where the person is, especially as big as this, someone can even cross to anywhere. In Nigeria, let me not even mention about this, my own country self. In this, you have to ensure you have someone that you can trust to manage your farm. Okay, it's even better. Let me mention this. It's better most of the times, most insiders has misused the opportunity. I'm aware. Most insiders have misused the opportunity given to them by their brothers, by their sisters, by their father and mother to manage a farm. They end up running that farm into loss because they find out, now that they have set this up for me, then it's my own. They don't run it the way they're supposed to run it. If you're a manager in any farm watching this video, please know that you have responsibility to deliver. You have a responsibility to deliver. That's what I used to do whenever I visit any farm. Whenever someone invites me to his farm, I try to meet with the manager, with the workers, and I talk to them. Please, if this man should succeed, certainly you've succeeded. When you are running someone's farm and that person is not succeeding, certainly you, as a manager in that farm, you are not succeeding. Okay? Because one day, if that farm should close down, certainly you will go home and there will be no pay. So why don't you just manage someone's farm very well so that the money will keep coming and you keep getting your profit? All right. So I was saying, ensure you make some findings before renting any pond. Check the drainage system. Check the water quality. Most people, they don't run a fish because of maybe where they have the farm, they have there is iron ore in the water, and then they after construction they just leave. You understand? Then you begin, the people there, they now begin to have, you now go and rent it, you begin to have issue. Okay, or some factors like that. You don't just rent a pond. I was trying to reply Mr. Paul Ubeli. You can rent a pond, but let the cost of renting that pond not be far, let it not affect your profit that is to come in. All right, make your calculation before you do that. Francis Owumene said, do you do hydroponics? Yeah, we soon we are going to see that on our channel. We are working on that. Yeah, what is the energy consumption of a pump of a pumping water in a 15 by 5 pond? Because all time people don't tend to check the extra expenses in cure. Yes, that is what we are talking about. When you now take your fish and then you sell it without calculation, certainly you run into a loss. Okay, you don't supposed to run into loss. Ensure you make calculations. And if you can set up a farm where there is this federal light, how they call it in Nigeria, federal light. I don't know why some light will be federal and some light is state and local. I don't know why it's like that. So if you happen to have a farm where there's a federal light running, please do well. No matter what it will cost you, connect that federal light down to your farm. It's better than running it with generator. And also most people set up solar pump in their farm, which is also very, very okay. All right, so please ensure you check your cost. Check how much you are spending so that you will know if you are making profit or not. It's very, very important. Write down every small farm with 200 fish for family consumption in December. Can I use that tall round barrel? No, sir. No, N grade. You cannot use that tall blue round barrel to grow 200 fish. I tell you, you will grow that fish forever. It will not get to 1 kg. I tell you, I'm saying this, I'm aware. In fact, where I have my facility, one of my neighbor invited me to her house, and then she said, that this is where she has been growing fish. You know, growing fish inside that blue, and I believe most of you know that blue barrel that Great is talking about. Don't. The surface area is too small. It won't do well at all. You grow that fish forever, and it won't be okay. All right. At least if you want to grow fish, 200 fish, look for this white chemical tank, that 1,000 liter tank. Get it, keep it. It's better than that round barrel. In fact, it's very, very funny that most people are running fish farm inside there. Most of people, they are pond, they are using basin, rubber, plastic rubber basin to run fish farm. And I receive calls from there. Please, if you are not ready for fish farming, don't go into it. You end up telling people the wrong thing. You end up saying that fish farming is not profitable. You will be the one, because you don't just do things like that. At least you should be prepared now. Fish not going to stay inside cup. Fish is not going to stay inside cup all because it's water. Fish is not going to stay inside any small thing because it's water. They need good space for them to do well. All right, so Biko, pity the fish. Don't put fish inside small container, 20 liter, growing 5 fish inside 20 liter. And no, not at all. All right, Abarim, let me socket my, so that the stove will not go off. Yeah, all right, we have Abarim. Okay, yeah, trying to, okay, I'm getting it. Okay, yeah, sorry, I've been having issues with phones. You know, most of the times I receive, the other time someone called me, say, Francis, please, I will call you back. I will be calling you time to time. I tell the person, you cannot call me time to time. You kill my phone. You have to pay for consult. You pay, you consult, so that when you call and this phone die, the phone get bad, I can replace the phone. Okay, so most of the time I say, no. I will answer you the first day, but you can't tell me you'll be calling me every time. You want to kill my phone, and you don't want to pay so that I can replace the phone. I have to replace the phone. I've been replacing phone. I have a lot of phones, okay? So you make some payments, you make some commitments so that when you call, and this one is dead, I can go to the market to pick another one. So far, there is nobody that have sent phone to me and said, take, this is your gift or what. No, nobody have done that. But I'm expecting that. What I'm expecting for my birthday, let me say it out. I'm expecting, if you can get me a very good camera, Canon camera, very high definition camera, high everything, anything, I will so much appreciate that. All right, I'm not begging, Shao. Okay, we have Adarin say, sorry, I missed the bitter leaf solution part. One of your chat. Who? Okay, if I can just put him through. All right. Yeah, the bitter leaf section. What I was trying to say is that you can just, if you notice that your fish are dying, you can just wash the bitter leaf and then you pour it inside. You pour the juice inside and then ensure that you remove the leaves so that it won't go block the screen. That was what I said. All right. Oh, Majukun Ade Lakon. Say, why are you not married? I'll be married. Thank you very much. It's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy. I still don't want to pick call now. Okay. So how many fish can be contained in a 3 by 5 by 3? That is 3.5 by 13 meter. 3.5 by 13 meter by 3 meter deep pool. That's from par. From par, 3 meter, that is 12 by 3.5. Okay, that is 12. Yeah, you should be looking about 1,500 fish. Yeah, if you are growing it to 1 kg. All right. Emmanuel Obete, thumbs up. Thank you very much. I'm living at Mowe, Ogun State. How can I get juvenile catfish and how much is 300 pieces? You call me. All right. For those of you that are just joining us, this is Fish Academy. We've been live for a very long time now. You've missed a lot. So at the end of this live stream, just do what, go back and then check all that we've discussed. We've discussed very important topic before responding to these messages. So, but if you're just joining us and you're interested while we are replying to messages, you can continue. But don't forget to go play this video back after now. It's very, very important. We discuss vital issues. Also, if you are not yet subscribed to this channel, please look below this video. But I will not also forget to thank you for getting this channel to 55,000 subscribers in less than 3 years. In less than 3 years, we've been able to achieve to have 35,000 subscribers. You know, it's not something that is common in a channel like this. It's not something that is common. So I want to thank you for making this channel your most preferred channel on YouTube as regards fish farming, and we'll keep bringing you the very best, very, very best. But one thing, anytime you see any video that is not of interest to you, please just forget it. Don't query us. Yeah, but we'll do well to ensure that we bring you meaningful and useful videos, just as we've been doing. We have over 300 videos on this channel. If you have watched 5 or 10, know that you've not started. You need to go check more. All right, so Akinjibe Samuel say, my mentor, I love you so much. You are doing well. Thank you, Samuel Akinjibe. You are doing well too. All right. Okay, what is the combination for okay? Pa, say, what is the combination for Gary, cow blood, and something else for fish to gain weight. All right, for fish to gain weight, most of the times it's not easy. It's not easy to feed fish. It's not easy. Anybody that can feed fish very well can feed a family, extended family, and even beyond. Anybody that feed fish, it's not easy. Fish eat more than. Sorry about that. Call just came in and interrupted everything. So as I was saying, if you can feed fish, and then to feed human being is something that is not going to be of a problem to you at all. All right, so let me continue. Okay. Getting materials for food processing is a big problem. Well, how much is the pelletizing machine? Material for production, for feed production, as far as I'm concerned, is not a problem. Sorry about that. It's not a problem at all. It's not a problem. Getting material for feed production is not a problem. So please contact us immediately after now. Let's see how we can help you get some raw materials for feed production. However, we are coming up with a very good thing very soon, and then we are going to introduce something that you would need to add up when you are making your production. Very, very soon. Very, very soon. That is something you should be expecting. Something that can replace, you don't even need that fish meal. You don't need all that. When we give you that, when you get that from us, it really helps you make your fish grow better and faster. We have all that on ground, and we are working on that. Don't forget, we are doing everything possible to ensure that you spend less growing fish in your farm. We have 74 people watching us right now, and then we have 36 likes. I believe others are thumbs down. So in case you are just joining us and you like what is happening right now, please hit on the thumbs up button. And then if you don't like what we are doing, you can just click on the thumbs down button. All is a feedback sign, and we do appreciate that. All right, so okay, Francis, as an investor, does Fish Academy have trained farm managers to manage farms on a basic salary? Yes, we have trained managers. We have people we can send to your farm. We have qualified people that can manage your farm. When we say manage your farm, we are into farm management. So when you say train people, certainly when you consult us to manage your farm, we will manage it the way we're supposed to manage it, and very, very well. So we are not going to sell any of our staff to you, no, or for you to put him on salary. So when you want us to manage your farm, you do the right thing. What you need to do is that you contact us, and then we enter into some agreements on how you are going to be making payments, and then we deploy some of our staff to your farm, and then we pay our staff. You are not going to pay our staff. We will pay our staff, okay? The only thing you provide is for you to provide them with accommodation. And then that is all. We are into farm management also. All right, okay. Adelakun, do you have smoking kiln? How much? And is the smoking okay. And smoking actually is very, very profitable. It's very, very profitable. In fact, if you want to make more profit in fish farming, then you should consider drying your fish. Drying your fish is very, very important. Mr. or Mayokun Adelakon. All right. Say, Bully, can you say something about the types of CCTV? There are a lot of CCTV. There are CCTV that you can monitor your farm from your phone, no matter where you are. So if you need that, I think I can share you some contact on someone that do installations as regards CCTV, and then people will discuss that better. I'm not into installations of CCTV. All right. So Victoria Ewune, so do you have any video that shows how to prepare fish feed? Oh my God, plenty on this channel, very, very plenty. What are the different materials needed? How can I get a good composition of fish feed? This shows that Victoria is new to this channel. Victoria, you are doing well. Victoria, all you need to do is just for you to check below this video, subscribe to our channel and hit on the notification bell. Go search our videos. You are going to see different formulas from Formula 1 to Formula 4 and even the ones that we've not even named formula. We have that on this channel. Kenneth, Emeka, say hi, guy. Yeah, Kenneth, you're welcome. You are doing well. Okay, do you have an ebook for sale that teaches all your tips? Yes, we have ebooks are very readily available for sale. Ebooks are not expensive at all. In fact, I've never mentioned price on this channel before. Ebooks are just 3,000 naira, only 3,000 naira. Once you make that, we'll forward that to you. All right, selling the fish is the most important. How is the market for certain fish? And will someone that from the diaspora, and will someone that is from diaspora have a problem with selling the fish? No, actually you are in diaspora, you have a manager here. And I said your manager should be a trusted person, someone you can trust. Most farms are folded up because they gave their farm to manage, or the person they gave as the employer as manager is I don't know. And at the end of the day, because that person knows them very well, they can. When you employ someone, it should be someone that you can say, hey, what's happening? What's the problem? So be someone you can talk to, not someone that you'll be afraid talking to. Most people make that mistake, employing someone that they cannot face, they cannot look into the eyes and say, you are doing bad. Okay? Like me. For me to employ, I should be able to tell you what you are doing is bad. Okay, I will not employ someone that I'll be scared of. Most people employ people and they are scared of, oh, this guy that I employ, let him not do this to me, let him not come and attack me, let me not come and no. Why don't you employ someone that you can control? Don't employ someone that will control your fish and control you at the same time. Man, this is some of the things that most of the fish farmers or most of the people are facing. In fact, I'm aware. I have one person that is a victim of this. They cannot talk to their manager. Their manager is the one that will tell them what. In fact, the person is scared of the manager, so he cannot even sack the manager. So don't make a mistake employing that type of person. Screen the people you are employing before you employ. If not, at the end of the day, you will run and leave your farm. Okay? Yes, it's true. All right. Okay, we have Yufev. So selling the fish, okay. As I was saying, selling of fish is not a problem. As far as fish is concerned, there is market for fish. There is market for fish. Okay? So it's not a problem at all. It's not a problem at all. All right. Especially, do you know that, oh my God, there is market for fish. There is market for fish. And there will continue to be market for fish. In every Nigerian pot of food or pot of soup, if there is no dry fish, then that soup is not complete. And in some of the pots, you see both dry and fresh fish. In fact, let me mention, you see dry tilapia, now see dry catfish, and then you now see stockfish. All these things are dry. All these things, they are fish. All these things is to make the food very, very okay, especially when you are talking about edikan ikong. How many of you have eaten edikan ikong? You know I'm from Akwa Ibom State. Yeah. If you have eaten edikan ikong before, you know that edikan ikong need a lot of things for it. That's why edikan ikong is very, very sweet. Very, very enjoyable. You enjoy edikan ikong very well because you have pomo, you have dry fish, you have dry stockfish, you have both the periwinkle, both the one that they remove and the one that they did not remove. You have what else? Please guys remind me. So a lot of things. So imagine Nigerian port. There is always fish inside. So there's the demand for fish in Nigeria is very, very high. In fact, the fish that we are producing here is not enough for Nigerian market. That is just the truth. So don't be scared. Even if your neighbor is raising fish. In fact, even if your whole village should be doing fish farming, that shouldn't scare you at all. There is market for it. All right. So Grace, thank you, sir. I get the white tank. Okay, you have the white tank. Start with that. That one is better. All right, Nucha, thank you for your time and all the information you have given us for free. May God bless you. May God bless you too, Nucha. You are doing well. All right. This Sam say, can you help me to set up one in Edo State? For us to set up a farm for you, what you do, there are stages to construction. The first stage is usually site visit. We visit your site, we take measurements, we check if the place is okay for fish farming. And then when we return, we come up with a design. We submit the design to you based on the capacity that you are looking at and the land, we submit that to you. And then together with the bill of quantity and labor, that is what it will cost you to set up the farm in terms of material and labor. That is the first stage to construction. So when you invite us to your farm, certainly we'll come and then we'll get you everything. We charge a little this thing for logistics for that. When we say logistics is a very big business. So when we charge a little thing for logistics, when you say logistics, talk about the design, the to and fro movements, hotel accommodation, the design, everything. And it's just chekele money, just small money like that, and then that's all. Okay, Sam, can you help me? Yeah, we can set up. Sam, you've heard. All right. Thank you, sir. Chapal, thank you for checking us. Okay, we have Alems, Evelyn. Please, what are the days you do come for live chat? Today, normally it's every Sunday, but I'm not sure. Next Sunday, man, I'm not done yet. Please don't call if you are watching us right now. Not true. I wouldn't want anybody to call now. All right. After this, calls are still coming in. Oh, all right. So on Sunday, I'm not going to be free, but normally we're supposed to be having a live chat like this every Sunday. But we'll program it very well so that we have a specific day that will be coming live home to answer all the calls and to reply all the messages. That's what I've been doing throughout today. And this night I said, fine, I need to come up live. So that's why I'm live today. All right. So we have I'm still trying to go through my number. Now that I've not even dropped my number, these calls are coming. If I drop my number, okay, my number +234 806903 5397. In fact, if you've not gotten that, just after now, just go check our channel profile. When you click on where we have our number of subscribers, it will take you to our home page. Then you scroll about. When you check that about, that is our profile. You're going to see our number there. You're going to see our email, even our website address. Everything is there. We have our website, www.firstfishacademy.com. We have our Gmail, our Gmail, firstfishacademy@gmail.com. All right. So we still have some of the messages here. Okay. I am new to your channel and I am loving everything you put out. You give me so much inspiration. Thank you very much. Okay. Thank you, Maywall, for the feedback. It's my duty to keep giving everyone inspiration to do something that will bring money into your pocket. All right. We have Otumara Esther. Please drop your numbers. I've just done that. All right. Good news, Amadi. I joined late, but I know your love sessions are very educative, and I must say it helps my fingerlings production. Also, but I'm still struggling because I get one successful batch, then unsuccessful. Hell, all right. This is good news. Amadi, he said that he appreciates my life, that he joined Leeds. All right, though he didn't mention where he's watching from, that he has done successful stuff before. Be produced organically without home calls are coming in, man. I'm going to reply this call. Don't worry, after now you can call. I'll answer the call, right? All right. So I guess, yeah, for okay, for the last question, for you need to prepare your, especially the female fish, before stripping. So it must be injected. All right, it must be injected. All right, if you don't know where to get that, you can contact us. All right, so Jufef baby, I guess this is not about making money, just spending your money. I guess this is not about making money, just spending your money. I think I don't understand that particular one. All right. Samuel Akinjibezi, my mentor, please, I would like to come and visit your farm. You want to visit our farm in Portable facility? All right. When you come well. All right. When you are coming to our facility, please come well. Give me a date so that I can be around and receive your package very well. All right. And then I will now give you my own. All right. Samuel Akinjibe. All right. We have when you stock your pond with juvenile, what is the best feed to start with? Is it foreign or local? When their feed that you produce and is very, very okay. You can contact me after now. Both foreign, local feed. If you produce your feed, if you're producing to feed yourself, you can produce a quality feed and you feed your this thing very well. All right, Mayuku Adelekun, you are. I didn't get that. All right. Can we get tilapia and other fish? Some people don't like catfish. Why? It's not easy. When you're talking about tilapia, it takes time for tilapia to grow, you know. So how will you? So you do something that you can have your quick turnover. Tilapia is not, though the production is, they can even reproduce on themselves, you know, that, but you know, to grow it, they don't grow as fast as way catfish grow. So at the end of the day, might end up spending all the year growing tilapia to sell. But there is no big deal if you can do that, especially in a eating pond. It's most advisable. All right, Mr. Kuf, please. So I would like to visit your farm in PH. This is another person. Please, when you are coming, come well, come very, very well, and come with my birthday package. Okay. All right. The Mayo Kwan, please. Did you answer? Okay, the smoking king. Okay. It's available. You can get it anywhere. Just contact us after now. All right. The prices differs due to the sheet that is used in producing. If it's being made by galvanized sheet, is somehow expensive. You can contact us after now on how to get that. All right, is tilapia as profitable as cat? Yeah, tilapia is very, very profitable if you can grow it to a bigger size. Yeah. Do you have videos on tilapia farming? We have tilapia in our farm. We do bring video about it, but we will make a better video as regards that. We are still making. We have videos on that, but it's best done in a eating pond. All right. All right. Good news, Amadi. Please, sir, I wish to start a tilapia fish alongside my catfish, but I really don't have an idea on how to go about it. Please help. If you need tilapia, you get tilapia. All right, but just know that they don't grow the way catfish grow. So when you put it, don't begin to call the person that said the tilapia, your fish are not growing, you know, because they don't grow the same way. In fact, they don't even eat the way catfish eat. Their own food there, they eat very small and they don't even grow fast, okay? So when you, don't tell the person the catfish you gave to me, they are not growing, because it will, just know that they don't grow that fast. So if you need quick turnover, That's why most people don't do it, because if you need quick turnover, these 3 months, you stock your catfish in 3 months, you harvest. You can't do your tilapia like that. So you have to wait. So if you have that patience, you can do that. All right. It's advisable, it's profitable, it's expensive. All right. All right. Jete, please can plastering your pond. Please, after plastering your pond, the water that you treat first and get the water pH correct. I think I didn't get what the person is trying to type, but I think it's talking about curing of the pond. After construction, all you need to do is for you to cure your pond. If you don't have dry plantain, banana leaves, or all those dry plants, you can just make use of poultry droppings, tie it inside the bag, drop it inside there, maybe for a period of 2 weeks. Thereafter, you discharge, wash the pond, and then you stock. But ensure that after the first time of stocking your pond, ensure you do regular pH tester, especially if you're even if you do have fingerlings. Don't run a farm without a pH tester. It's very, very important. Okay, someone is asking, can someone farm periwinkle? I think other viewers here will reply that. To me, there's nothing that cannot be farmed. You can farm everything. Once you provide an artificial environment for that thing to grow, certainly you can do it. So if you feel that periwinkle is very, very expensive, and then you have a swampy area which that would be nice. I will visit your farm and then I will see how it works. Certainly, you can farm periwinkle if you provide an artificial environment for them. All right. So, which species of fish do you farm? I have various types of fish. It's catfish. As I said, quick turnover. You want to make quick money. All right. So, can I set up fish farm with poultry together? With chicken on top of the pond? I don't usually advise that. In fact, I don't advise people feeding fish with poultry droppings. Please, I don't advise that. It's very, very bad, very, very wrong, very, very. In fact, if you should visit such a farm, I think I can't eat fish from such farm. Imagine giving fish poultry droppings, fowl droppings for them to eat. It's something very, very bad. Don't see that to be very, very economical. It is not advisable in order for you to grow, in order not to feed your fish. If someone should even notice that that's what you do in your farm, I'm sorry, you might not even have buyers for your fish. Don't do that. It's not advisable. Even if any other person will advise you, myself, I cannot advise you to do that, because if you do, know that it's not from us. All right, Majo, the farm is awesome, but can you upload the architectural drawing of your indoor farm? Only if you don't mind. Okay, all right. I should upload. There's this argument about the best pond, earthen or concrete. Earthen or concrete, they both have the advantage and disadvantage. Okay, they both have their advantage and disadvantage. Yeah, earth pond is somehow, in fact, it's a semi-natural environment than that of the concrete. All right, but the challenge is you have in an earthen pond is that when you stock, you stock. But your concrete pond, okay, your concrete pond, when you stock your concrete pond, whenever you want to change your water, you see what is happening inside the pond. If the fish are dying, you will see it. It's not all the fish that die that do come up. Some of them remain under and the other fish eat it up. So when you change your water in a concrete pond, if your fish are dying, you are going to see it. Okay? You see that they are dying. But in earthen pond, if your fish should die like that, at times you may not notice. And also the bigger ones will grow alongside the smaller ones. After that, you know what? The bigger ones will pick up the smaller fish. And before you know, you begin to blame people in your village that they are the ones stealing your fish. Whereas the bigger fish have swallowed up the smaller fish. But if it's concrete pond, whenever you see big fish, you remove it, put it in a separate pond. Understand? It makes it's easier. It's easier to do it in a concrete pond. Okay. All right. Okay. Is selling fresh 3 months fish profitable? It's profitable. It's profitable. What causes catfish to have swollen stomach, and what is the solution? Yeah, I mentioned that earlier before. Whenever you notice that your fish are having swollen stomach, at times discontinue the feed for some time. Most of the times it's being caused by the food, especially bad feed. All right, feed that has been exposed. That is one thing that usually causes bloating stomach. All right. So Amadi, thanks for your unending support to us amateur. I learned almost I know from you. Sir, can you just throw a little light on fingerlings production? Thanks. What do I do? On fingerlings production, it's a very, very interesting thing. Most of the times I tell people, fingerlings production, though the fish are little, yeah, and somehow, but I tell you, it needs 90% of your time. To grow fries, to do breeding, to ash, it needs 90% of your time, and it needs attention. When I say not just time, because you can stay with something, that is time, and attention. You care. All right. It's not just, I can't even tell you on phone here for you to know much about it. Most people, they breed, and then that's why most people come to our facility for training. So you can visit our facility for training on fish breeding and fry management. All right. Me, I don't like eating. Okay, Akinjibe-san will say, me, I don't like eating porno because a man in my area, flood carried all 5,000 fish away, and they were over 1 kg. Oh man, yeah, that is some of the distance. And you can't just construct a concrete in a place in a dry land. It should be somewhere in a swampy area. So someone said that he's aware of a man that flood swept away all these 5,000 fish that were up to 1 kg. I believe that man is still okay, Samuel. It is where. Yeah, so that is why we usually say, please do what is needful. Okay. All right. Hi, Mr. Koof. Please, how long will it take for a well-fed fish to achieve 1 kg? Yeah, it depends. You can have some fish 1 kg at 4 months from juvenile. You can from almost 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, you can start having your 1 kg. That does not mean that you have all of them at the same time. Please, if you have ever gotten fish from someone, don't expect all the fish to get to 1 kg the same time. They don't grow the same. Even at home, the last born can even grow taller than the first child. The last child can grow taller than the first child. The second child can grow taller than the first. That is how it is in fish kingdom. People are not the same, just like this, the way this finger is. We have this. This is the shooter. We have this shooter. We have this. Some people call this one refuse to grow. I know of a man that called his smallest fish refuse to grow, that someone so refused to grow fish to him. It's not all the fish that will grow the same time. But however, regular grading of fish in your farm will help your fish to grow very well. Regular grading, when I say grading, at all time, let your fish be of the same size. Even when you see it, you know that you are doing something in your farm. Rather than when you go to the farm, you see that you have bigger fish together with smaller fish. When you see it, you yourself, you will be confused. What is happening? But when you grade your fish, you have the bigger ones in one pond, you have the second size in another pond, and then you are feeding, for example, these ones now, the bigger ones are eating 2 mm. This ones is eating let's say the bigger ones are eating 3 mm. The second pond is eating 2 mm. The third pond is eating 1.5. Before you know, even the ones inside that pond that is eating 1.5, those ones will even still come up. We grow, even some of them will grow beyond those ones that are eating 3 mm. That is how fish is. Very, very funny, just like human being. So take note. Please, is tarpaulin pond okay? Yeah, tarpaulin pond is still okay and mostly advisable if you are in a rented land. All right, but if it's your own land, we advise you you construct concrete pond. How many catfish can I rear in a 1,000 liter tank? It depends on the size you want to grow the fish to. That will determine how many you should put inside the tank. Mr. Can you please Indonesian natural action? Why are they also injected or not? I didn't get that. Or why are the fish injected or not injected? Yeah, most of the time you have to be injected, all right? Or you leave them for natural spawning. If you are not into commercial fish farming, then you can leave your fish for them to reproduce on themselves whenever they feel like, and then they have a comfortable environment for that. But if you are in for business, you know that you have to condition it for it to come out whenever you want it to come out. That's one advantage with artificial breeding. Artificial breeding, you can breed your fish. If you want to breed by January, you can do that by February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. If you want to breed your fish at that time, you can do it, artificial breeding. But for natural breeding, which means you need to wait until when something like that happens inside the water, and then you get your fish. Okay, so that's why artificial breeding is mostly and commonly practiced worldwide, not just in Africa, not just in Nigeria, worldwide. Artificial breeding is commonly practiced. That's why someone said that we have more fish in the pond than what we have in the river now. And we should be glad. I'm happy. Most of the times I'm very, very happy that I'm helping to make fish available for everybody. Yeah, I'm helping to make fish available for everyone. All right. Okay, so I think I've answered that. What is the good number to start with? There is no good number. Every number is good. It depends on your financial strength. Every number is good. You can start with 100,000 fish as a beginner. It's not a problem. You can start with 10 fish as a beginner. It's not a problem. You can start with 1 million fish as a beginner. It's not a problem. But when you are starting something, you bring in people that are going to help you succeed. You bring in experts. You may not know all these things, so you employ. That's why most of these people, they are not even they stay far away, and then they get experts to help them run their farm. Just like I do tell someone, Dangote might have good idea in production of cement, but may not have idea in tomato production, may not have idea in spaghetti production, may not have idea in sugar production. So what do Dangote do? Dangote get expert in sugar production. Say, you handle the sugar sector, you handle the tomato sector, you handle this one, you handle this one, you handle the cement, and then hands up. So this is the same thing. If you want to run a business, you need to bring in experts in various fields. When you say experts, skilled workers, people that have done it and they know it, how it is being done. You can get them, you can get, you know how to do this. You may not know how to dry fish. You get someone that knows how to dry fish, or you send him or you send the person for training. The person goes for training and return and manage your your drying section. Someone go for training and come back, manage different sector. That is how it's being done. You can't run everything. If not, you just buy. All right. As I am, I have people working for me. As I do tell people, I have over 35 people on my payroll. 35. Over 35 people on my payroll. Okay? You have to. All right. All right. So, what's the good now? Okay, I've answered that. How many can one raise in a 12 feet by 4 feet by 12 by 4? I said 12 by 4. 12 by 12 by 4 or 12 by 4 by, I don't know. All right. As I said, for 12 by 12 feet size of a pond, we do recommend 1,000, maximum 1,200 fish. All right. So that's awesome. I've never found anyone so clear and presenting the most specific details in catfish farming. Thanks. Thank you very much for this feedback. I appreciate. All right. Good news, Amadi sir. Do you cure tarpaulin pond? And what I want to know when your next training session for fingerlings production will be coming up and how. All right, due to what is happening in the country right now, yeah, it is even affecting everybody. It's affecting me too. By now, we're supposed to have concluded the training we had in mind in Lagos and in Abuja. Yeah, but because of this pandemic, everything has been postponed. You know, they said they shouldn't be gathering, and I don't want to go find trouble. You know, so but we are working on that. Certainly, there will be training, and then there will be social distancing during the training. We are working on that. Once we are ready, we will let everyone know because we cannot wait for this unknown this thing. We don't know when it will. When it will, that's by the way. But please stay safe, stay protected at all time. Maintain social distancing. All right. All right. He said, okay, how far with feeding with black soldier fly? If you have black soldier fly enough to feed your fish, there is no problem. As far as you can produce to feed, there is no problem at all. All right. Good news, Amadi sir. Do you okay? I think yeah. You cure you when you buy your tarpaulin. Let me state this clearly. When you get your tarpaulin, new tarpaulin pond, don't just talk. Please endeavor to cure it first. Try to kill the chemical that was used in producing that tarpaulin will still be at the surface, so you still need to soak it down for some time to get rid of that, before stocking. So it's still very, very important. Did you keep extra pond for sorting your fish? With 10 million naira, how many fish with feeding? If I need to start without pond and cost, I think, did I get that? Maybe the person will send the message again. All right. Okay. So many people are saying they don't like catfish from breeding practice to our area. From breeding practice in our area, that the taste is different from the one in the river. Let me tell you another thing. People say that the taste of certainly the truth is that the truth is that if you are in an area where there is a river around, most times people will want to buy the fish that is from the pond. That one is truth. There is nothing but the truth. Okay. Yeah, but that does not mean that the demand for fish in that area will become low. No, there is still things happening in that area. Okay. Most of the time, can you get most the fish you get from the river at times very, very expensive, most of the times. And how many are you going to get? Are you going to fish to feed the whole community? Are you going to fish to feed the whole state? Oh my God. Are you gonna fish? Are you gonna fish to feed a whole local government? Are you gonna fish to feed a whole country? No. So in that case, what needs to happen is that production of fish to continue, even if you don't sell in your area, you sell another place. There are people that come all the way from Enugu to buy fish in Port Harcourt, understand, to go and dry in Enugu and sell, all those stuff. So all these things are happening. So you shouldn't be scared. To this end, I would like to draw the curtain right here and now. And then I thank you very much for staying with us for a period of 1 hour. I appreciate all of you. You are the reason why I am here. And I tell you, I'll keep bringing you all that you need to know about fish farming and other things and other things. As I said, it's not just going to be fish farming. We've actually created another channel, and we are going to be bringing in more things in terms of poultry and all that. We might still do it here now. We are still going to get experts that will be talking on various things right here. So thank you very much. If actually you like the presentation tonight, do well to hit the like button. And if you are new to this channel, please do well to click on the subscribe button and then click on the notification bell. Thereafter, please, you can share this video with your friends, especially those ones that are fish farmers. Even if you have a brother, you have a sister, don't stop sending money to people without them investing. Teach them how to invest. Tell them what they should do. I'm not going to be sending you money again. Take this money. This is 2 million. This is 10 million. This is 50 million. Put this money into so business and don't call me for money again. And then once you tell that person like that, I tell you, you've established that person. You have established another generation, So don't just send money to someone and every time the person is calling you, please send money. Please send money. Please send money. What is he using the money for? Just to eat. And you keep feeding someone without teaching the person. You keep giving the person fish without showing the person how to fish. That's why I used to like this song. Show me how to fish you. Don't give me the fish you. I want to catch a fish you. I do like that song very well. Show them how to fish. Help them. I'm not saying you should not help your brother, your sister, or anybody, but let them invest that money that you are giving to them so that once you've established someone, that person will end up establishing another person. They will keep establishing. And once this person is established, you can then be stable. Once you keep sending money, I tell you, once your family, the members of your family are poor and you are the only person that is rich in that family, automatically you are poor. But once you have helped other people to be rich in your family, then all of you guys are rich, and then you are the richest. Again, if you are the only richest person in your family and you are not assisting your brother, your sister to achieve a certain height, then you are poor, because they will keep taking from you until they finish all that you have and you become just like what they are. So learn to establish your brothers and sisters, your father, your mother, your family members, anybody you can help. Even me, I need help. Thank you very much. I love you. One love. Bye.